Big dog, Kyren Williams, got a contract extension today with 3 years, $33 million with 23 million guaranteed. Man, some big money right there for a running back. Even though some running backs have been getting paid, and it's going to probably change the market a little bit for the running backs. But with Kyren Williams, man, he's been showing out. He's been doing what he needs to do, and he got the money for it. What do you think? You think he deserves this money?
Yeah, I'm good with it. I mean, I don't know. I think he's seventh in the list of behind Jacobs in terms of biggest contracts for running backs. You look at a guy like James Cook out there still complaining, moping, whatever it is with Buffalo. But I'm not sure how this will influence that. But either way, it's just getting it done and moving forward. He's a person, kind of like the McLaurin situation in Washington, who has just been quiet, has done what he's supposed to do. Not granted, McLaurin's a much older player, but either way, like guys that have just taken care of business, showed up, been consistent, and helped their team win. And now it's time to get the deal done. Stood quiet about it, got it done, and he got paid accordingly. I don't think they overpaid. I don't think they underpaid. I was fine with the number. It looks like a big number, but at the same time, he's not old. He also is a pass catching kind of back. So, that's good. You have an opportunity right now. And it's kind of like I talk about Parsons a lot is you're in a window where you made other moves on that team. And now you're letting one thing hold you up. And it's going to influence everything you built around it. Just get the deal done. Unfortunately, sometimes you have to spend. I don't think, given that right now, you brought in Devontae Adams, you're on an older quarterback, you know, Puka's going to be healthy, let's just assume, right? Atwell, they got a nice little offensive team there. They got some weapons. And, other than Adams and Stafford, the team's overall pretty young. So they have an opportunity to really go out there. Niners didn't look that sharp last year. Seattle, who knows? New quarterbacks. They're just the whole thing overall. I think this team can really compete, could win the division, but they just have to shore things up and get it done, and they did. So that's a huge win. They're not going into the season with question marks, and no one's holding up contracts now or anything like that. And he's worth the value. So I'm good with it.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's very well deserving for him. I think he's in my opinion, a top 10 running back. But some people don't even think about it like that. I think definitely he's a top 10. He's a huge part
Yeah, he
of
gets
their
no
offense.
respect. He
Yeah,
gets no
no, for
respect.
sure. He gets
No
no
talk.
respect for sure. He's a big part of their offense, a big part of why they're successful as of late. Last year, they had a roll going down at the end of the season, and it's going to continue for the next 3 years. Really, it's gonna continue because he's just a great back. It's hard to tackle him. He has good enough speed. He can catch the ball. He could block as well as any of them, even as well as some offensive linemen. Really, but this guy is just a great running back, man. I think it's well deserving, and he's a focal point of the Los Angeles Rams offense. And on the Rams side, it's smart for them to lock it down because how you just mentioned, there's teams out there just like mine, not locking down their best players on the team and what literally brings them the success that they have. And next thing you know, they want to ask for a trade. They want to get out of there. They don't want to play for them anymore. So with Kyren Williams, he didn't say nothing all off season. He just waited for his opportunity to get paid. The Rams said, "You know what? We appreciate this guy. We're gonna show the appreciation. We're gonna get him his money because he is one of our focal points of the offense. He could literally get 100 yards and a TD on any given Sunday. So it was great for him to get that money, man. Well deserving and smart play by the Los Angeles Rams.
Yep, all with that for sure. Big time.
Yeah,
Pay him now, or it only gets more expensive.
yeah, facts, facts. Will you consider him a top 10 running back in the league?
I'd have to go through it, but if you told me, 8 to 13, I'm good with that. And not just, that's just kind of based off like just being a pure running back and not thinking of anything else.
Mm,
He does more than just that for the team. So there's, I know not a lot of running backs these days can catch and stuff like that, but they can scheme to him as a short route catcher. Like you said, he's very elusive. He's a great, and I'm not saying there aren't other running backs that are great at this, but if you notice that team, especially when, Puka was hurt, people like that were in and out, he was great at leap breaking routes, what I mean, as running back, coming back to the ball, breaking away from the offense that they originally planned because, maybe the pass rush got there or whatever. And Stafford loves those situations, loves late adjustments. It's a perfect fit for a team that's under the radar that shouldn't be, but at the same time hasn't proven it yet. I mean, I know they won the Super Bowl recently, but this set of roster here, I think it's a perfect glue piece for a team that's kind of in between age right
yeah, yeah. No, definitely.